Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd do a 12 by 12 Sweetheart scrapbook layout. The paper that I'm using today is actually from scrapbook.com. It's from the Bundle of Joy, and this paper is called Baby Confetti. I really like it. I'm not sure if you could tell, but there's actually little hearts here. Really like it. For my first piece, this is actually just from my stash. It does measure 11.5 by 3.5. Next, I do have two border pieces. The bottom one, I actually just made it. I know I've used it many times before on previous layouts, and I've explained how I did it. It actually only goes up to here. What I did was duplicate it, evened it out, and then welded it together at the center piece. For this one, it does measure 11.5 by 5/8. And for my top one, this is actually a Googled image that I brought onto my silhouette and trace. It does measure 11.5 by 5/8. And I'll go ahead and glue it down with my zip dry. I did ink all my edges with my Stampin' Up! Early Espresso. Next, I'll go ahead and back this on a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock paper. All the files that I'm using for today are actually from Miss K Cuttables. I'll go ahead and leave the information on the description down below just in case anybody's interested. To start off, I do have my sun. My sun measures 5 1/4 by 5 1/8. I'll go ahead and put it here. And it did cut off a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Next, I do have a tree branch with a little bird house. It does measure 8 inches by 5. Now the tree branch actually comes with a bird, so what I did was I grouped it, removed the bird, and then measured my tree branch to the measurements I just gave you. And for my bird, I actually made it a little bit bigger. I made it sized at 2.5 by 2.5, and then I duplicated, flipped it, and created a little female. And I did pop him up on 1 thickness of foam tape. Next, I do have 2 photo mats. My photo mats do measure 4 1/4 by 3 3/4. Next, I do have my title. My title measures 3 1/8 by 4 3/4. Everything has been pieced together, and here I decided to add a little paper flowers from Hobby Lobby. They are the Paper Studio Brown. And the little house, I did pop it up on one thickness of foam tape, and for my title I also popped it up between the layers. Next, I do have a little sunflower. It does measure 2.5 by 1.5. And for this one, on the little chinks, I did add Wink Stella. It's so cute, I really like it. Next, I do have 2 bees. My bees measure 1.5 by 1 inch. I might move it from here. Next, I did combine a couple of flowers. They do measure 2 1/4 by 2 inches. And I did pop them up on one thickness of foam tape, and on the center of them I did add Nuva drops. Next, I do have 3 butterflies. They do measure 2 5/8 by 3 3/4, and these actually come together. And afterwards, I did want an extra one, so I duplicated the small one. I've had these bees for a while and I actually never used them, but I really like them. For these butterflies, I know I use them quite often. Put them backwards. Oh well. And next I have a couple of extra little flowers. I only have 3, just to give it a little bit more. A little extra something. And there you have it. This is my 12 by 12 Sweetheart scrapbook layout. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and I hope to see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye for now.